to my channel. I've just realised I need to get rid of the Etsy thing on my intro, so that is something that I'm going to have to figure out in the next few days. So I've got some medium oval nails all ready, buffed and filed, and I've got a selection of Beetles polishes. Tried to use all Beetles gel polishes today. So we're going to start with A485. This is out of the, is that something Paradise, I think? Something like that. Purple, no, something Paradise. I'll put it on screen and I'll leave it linked down below. I've tried to use Mermaid Mantra, some normal, like their large bottles, and Pool Party collection as well. So this is going on all 5 nails. Nice thin coat. We're going to do 2 coats and they need 1 minute to cure in the lamp. And I forgot to say, my last video, Born Pretty have a 12th birthday, 12th anniversary thing going on. So use code ANIV20. I'll leave it linked down below. The link, like my affiliate link and the code, to save 20% off everything and a free gift as well. Can't say no to a free gift, can we? So I've grabbed the A219, I think it's called Marilyn White or Milkshake. There's 2 whites, A799 and A219. One's called Marilyn, one's called Milkshake. I'll pop it down below in the description box. I always get confused which one's which. And I've put it on my palette and I've got a little detailing brush. And I'm just going to create a little ghost shape. I took inspiration from an artist on Instagram. Absolutely amazing. I will post a picture now. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So I, you know, when you print off, what are they called? Like the little designs for your nails so you can draw what you want. I printed off a few of them and I took inspiration from that picture and added it to nails so I could do this design. So this is, I added a little arm to that ghost, just one. And I added a little triangle. This is going to be a bat. Wasn't really happy with this bat. It's not like perfectly how the original artist did it. Tried my best. I think I could have done better, to be honest, actually. But yeah, it is what it is. You can tell it's a bat. And I've used A220 for that. I think it's called Audrey Black, and whenever I hear the name Audrey, I think of Little Shop of Horrors. I did 2 coats of the ghost and I'm going to do 2 coats of black on the bat as well. And I do change it a little bit, so I do this first bit and then I do some little ears here, pop it in the lamp to cure, and it's when I pull it back out, I look at it and I'm like, Try to change it a little bit. I just didn't like the way the wings looked, so I added, I'll show you, there we go, added a little bit there on the left wing, just a little more, you know, like one of those curves, the way the bat's wings curve. I just added an extra one of them and then did a second coat. Now this brush is from SHEIN, and I wanted it thinner, so I just snipped some of the bristles off, which is now perfect. It is the perfect lining brush. So I've taken some more of that black, and we're just going to go around all of the outside. Nice, gentle pressure. I do apologise for the cute Halloween design again. I will do a more spooky one, like less cute. It's just I'm really liking it, and I keep spotting inspiration for them, and yeah, I really like them. I want to do a black and an orange one very soon. I've got a design down already, so I want to get that done. I've drawn a little arm and we've just popped 2 eyes and a mouth. I've taken some very pale pink and I just want to create little blush cheeks on there, and I can pop it in the lamp and give it a cure. So for the next nail, we're going to do a spider web. Like I said last week, do one in the corner if you're unsure, if you're a bit apprehensive about doing spider webs. do one in the corner, absolutely brilliant. And I love this design. If you saw in the picture, it's not perfect, like all those curved lines aren't in the same place. So she's done, spider webs aren't there, are they, sometimes? It's like some of the spiders are on LSD or something. They've got two lines close together there, and she's filled in those lines that are closer together with a different colour. So I'm going to do that, but with some Saviland reflective glitter, and I love it. It's such good glitter. Look at that. This one is called Purple to the Max, and it's in a 6 gram pot, and I just use that to do 2, because there's four little gaps. So I'm just going to do 2 with Purple to the Max, and then I use Egyptian Purple. That's this one coming up now. Look at that. It's more of a pink, isn't it, really? But it's bloody gorgeous. And I fill in the other 2 gaps with that one. So pop that in the lamp. I've done a little stick coming off, a line coming off the spider web. I'm using that MAKARTT rhinestone glue gel, taking some of these, they're like oil slick crystals, AB crystals. Is it oil slick? I think it is, isn't it? I'm not getting the very biggest one, I'm getting the second one down, and then I get the I do pick up the second smallest, but I think it's too small, so I choose the third from the smallest to be like the head of the spider, and the bigger one is like the body of the spider. Pop that in the lamp and give it a cure, and we're going to use that tiny thin brush that I've chopped the bristles off, and we're going to create some legs. So what I do first is I want to create the back legs, and I want them to be pointing towards the spider web, towards the cuticle area of the nail, and I'm just doing the thinnest line I possibly can, just to get like a rough idea of where I want them. And then the front legs, I want them to be pointing towards the tip of the nail, and then I do go in with the brush again and make them a little bit thicker, a little bit bolder. The only trouble I had with this was some of the glue gel had splooged out of the edge of the gems, so I couldn't get that line, the legs, really close to the body of the spider, which was a bit disappointing. So if I was to do this again, I would put the gems on and then go around the splooged out MAKARTT rhinestone glue gel with a bit of base coat before curing it. Okay, so for the middle finger, I'm going to create 2 lines. This is going to be a cauldron, a little witch's brewing pot. Create the 2 lines as like the rim of the cauldron, and then create the body, the big bowl base. Just the thinnest line, super gentle, super rough. Just, it's a base of where we want it to be, really. We can go outside of that line, we can touch it up with the paler lilac that's the base colour. And I slipped there, so I had to wipe some of it away. But I'm using 856 from Mermaid Mantra from Beetles to fill in the whole of the cauldron. Give that a cure, and I do 2 coats of that, curing in between. And then I want some like smokiness coming out of it, so I've taken the base colour that we used on all of the nails, added a little bit of white to that, and just get a dotting tool and just create some like cloudy smoke billowing effect. And then I've taken A482 from, it's Pastel Paradise or something like that, not Purple Paradise. I've taken that and I've lightened that and used it as a different colour for the smoke. Getting some white, and I'm just going to create some drips. Could have put the pink straight on, but it's not a very pigmented pink. This is the pink from Pool Party 877. Just creating some lovely drips. And then once that's all cured, I'm going to take that super thin brush again and outline everything. When I'm doing the smoke, I like to create, you know, like the puffy curved lines, and just add a few of them into the the area of smoke. I don't know how to explain it. You'll see, I suppose. So I outline them all, and then like in the gap, in the full colour of it, I'll just create some curved lines that aren't joined to anything, to make it look more like smoke, I suppose. I don't know. And then I just add 2 handles either side of the pot, and then I give it all a cure. Okay, so now we're on to the ring finger, one of my favourite ones. I'm just going to create 2 pumpkins sitting near the bottom. So I create the first one that I want to be in the foreground, and then one sitting just behind it. Same again, just super gentle, super rough, give you an idea of where you want your design to be. Don't forget to create the stalks, and I just create little swirly bits, and I want to fill all that in with the Pool Party pink again, 877, and I was planning on doing 2 coats, but I wanted them sparkly, so I did 1 coat of the Pool Party, and then I got 857 from Mermaid Mantra collection from Beetles again, and I gently, really thin coat so that the pink pops through. I just did a coat of that all over on top of the pink, and then gave that a cure. I've had the Mermaid Mantra polishes for about 2 years now, maybe just over a year. I think it's 2 years this Christmas actually, and I do reach for them quite a lot. They're only little bottles, but they're perfect for things like this. So I've taken the 856, that dark purple that we use for the Cauldron. I've added a little bit of black to that to make it a bit darker, a bit murkier. And done the stalks with that. Taking the same black, A220, and I'm just creating love hearts for the 1 pumpkin that's sitting towards the front, and then traditional triangle eyes for the pumpkin at the back. And they pretty much both have the same sort of mouth, you know, that generic teethy mouth. They just have the same. So 1 more nail to go after this, and once we've done the design on that, we do go back to all of the nails and add a little something extra. So last nail, the pinky, we're going to do like a little baby ghost, little tiny baby ghost. So I make this one shorter, give it the same sort of features, same sort of hands, and we're going to make the outline super thin again, and we're going to put the hands in a different position this time, so it's kind of like a bit shocked, covering its mouth or something maybe. But yeah, just take your time. Just use a dotting tool for the eyes, and for the mouth, or a really tiny brush for the mouth, and you will have no problems, I'm sure. Look at that. Don't forget to add the blush in too, because I think that's what makes it really cute. And it also reminds me a bit of a cat. I think the lines for the arms look like whiskers. Looks like a cat ghost. So give that a cure, and then we can go back and add some lovely little dots. I think dots just make it more complete. I was thinking about adding some stars, you know, like 5-pointed stars and stuff, but I just did the, you know, this where you pull out from the circle. I thought that finished it off quite well anyway. So I've just done some black, pink and dark purple dots on there, and we're going to do that to every single nail. We're going to do a little something different on the pumpkin nail, which we'll get to in a mo. Yeah, I wanted to add some like candy corn, pink, purple and white candy corn, but I think the dots and the stars pretty much finished it off, pretty much completed what I wanted it to look like anyway. It's still got that inspiration from the original artist. It's still really cute. Yeah, I really like this. Loving the purple. And don't forget to use different size dotting tools as well. Create bigger dots, medium dots, little tiny dots. And the more you dot with that tool, so like say you've put 1 dot down, instead of going straight back in to pick up more polish, put another dot down. It will be smaller than the previous dot. So that adds all to like the variation and everything and the design. And then for this one, I'm going to create like a bit floral, I think, like a 3-stemmed flowery pom-pommy thing. And that's when I realised that I hadn't outlined all of the pumpkin. And so I quickly went in and did that. And I do create some more dots on this as well, and an extra little star. And I really liked how, you know, that 3-stemmed thing, how that turns out. I wish I'd put that on a few of the other nails. I thought that would have looked really nice if they were carried on into the other nails, but I think it's cool. I like it. So for this one, we're just going to add 1 star down at the bottom underneath that pumpkin, add a few more dots, and then we will add some dots and stars to the little baby mouse, cat, ghost. Okay, so once you're happy, make sure they've all had a full cure, and I do wipe over with alcohol to remove any inhibition layer before I go in with a top coat, because I'm going to use the Madame Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat all over. Don't forget to go around that spider crystal. And then once that matte top coat is cured, I put a little bit of that no wipe top coat on my palette, pick it up with a brush and just go over that reflective gel polish, and anywhere where there's like a little bit of glitter, the pumpkin, some of the stars, some of the dots have got a little bit of glitter in them. Yeah, that reflective polish that's on the spider web, give them all a glossy top coat if you want to. I wanted to. Pop them in the lamp and then they are done. Look. Oh, I love these. I'm so happy I did these. I will leave a link to everything that I've used, as I always do. Don't forget to check out the Born Pretty discount that's going on. 20% off everything and a free gift. That's really good. Really liking that. I still have a 30% discount to use at Madame Glam, so I'll put that on screen and link that down below as well, along with the Born Pretty codes. And let me know what you thought of this. Would you prefer more cute Halloween nail designs, or do you want to see a bit of a variation? Shall I do a creepy one next? That'll be challenging because I don't really do creepy, do I? But yeah, let me know what you thought, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you on Sunday. Bye.